Right. Hello again. So yeah, let's just jump into it. So now we just need to implement all these things. And what should be possible to do now is say this agent connection request. Let's see, method shall create. And then we have params, right? And here we should have command. Okay. See, did we have that? No. Size? Yeah. Type? Yes. Is system shell? Yes. Project? Oh, that's CVD project path. Okay. Can we just return this? Yes, we can. Okay, this is great. So this is basically how we're gonna go through it. So let's see. Yeah, let's just go through it. Return this. Maybe we'll get some help as we move on here. Method shall delete. Like we have to test all of this. God damn it. Is it remove? No. Rename, reset, terminate. That's the thing. Params. And I guess this is shell ID. Cool. Get shells. This dot agent connection request method shell list params is, I guess, is empty. Cons result. All right, I think result is, oops. Yeah. Dot shells. Yeah, and let's do the methods first, and then we're gonna see agent connection request method shell open params. So this is quite low level. We're kind of working with the protocol now. Rename. Good thing we have. Yeah, we're moving pretty fast on this. Happy about this. Shell rename params shell ID and name. Nice. And then we have restart, return this agent connection request method shell restart params shell ID, and then send, return this agent connection request method shell in, I think is the method name, params shell ID. Is it input? Oh, okay. Async. Wait. Well, what is the cons result? What's the result here? Oh, what's happening here? Oh, property size. Oh, we do have size. Okay, sorry. And then result is, oh, okay, so it is cool. And then we have these event listeners. So we need a private, what was it? On shell exited, private on shell exited emitter, new emitter. Yeah, and we have to, yeah, let's see how this needs to work. On shell exited. Like that. This on shell exited emitter on event. Okay, and then we have to, yeah, but we can just say agent connection on notification shell exit. Yeah, exactly. And then we need to do the same for on shell out and on shell terminated. Oh, look at you! Yes! I think this is exit. Yes. Look at that. Amazing. Yeah, it's just the wrong typing. Yeah, what's supposed to be the typing here? But we're just passing the notification. Oh, never? Why is this never? No. Params never. I don't like that. Why is that never? Oh wait, this was supposed to be terminated. Terminate, sorry. Why are these never? There's something. Let's see. On shell terminated. Yeah, it should be author. Yeah, so this is what we should do instead. Shell terminate notification params. That's how we should do it. And then shell exit notification params. Yeah, so we don't redefine everything. Let's see. Oh, now this one failed. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, like we had so much freedom when we built initial SDK. So this one actually has a custom thing. Okay, that's fine. But why are these? Oh yeah, sorry. So these are shell. Oh, wait, what the? You know what? I'm having some not ideal experiences with where's oh come on. This should be on shell. Shell dot terminate the notification params. Oh, I really dislike that we have to like there we go. But these are never. That's a problem. We have to fix that. Okay. Why is this never? It's how we parse the. This really sucks. Yeah. So yeah, I wonder why this doesn't work. Okay, I'm gonna try something. That worked. Okay, nice. But now we got a different error here. Yeah, but that doesn't matter. That's just the name of the game. When you implement libraries, you can't be true to typing internally. It's the surface that's important. Okay, so now we have the shell implemented. That's one of the bigger ones. Of course, we could have split this up, but we didn't. So what's the next one? FS. That's a pretty big one as well, but it should be relatively straightforward. Node agent client. I thought we would do FS now. Yeah, and this is going to be interesting because the thing is, again, this is also the challenge with the REST API, is that the REST API is a direct translation of the protocol, but we actually do some handling of the responses. So we have something here called handle raw FS response. Is in workspace path. Yeah. And so we don't need this modifying stuff. But we do have this error stuff. So we actually need to copy this over. So let's do that. Let's just put that in there. Oh. And let's just remove the it's modifying. We don't care about that. We don't care about that. Agent connection request. Picture error code. Okay. But do we care about this? Okay, let's bring it in. Yeah, and the way we use this, like in copy, is that we handle. Oh yeah, sorry. So we, yeah. But then what is this? Handle skip seamless for. Oh, interesting. Yeah. So we don't need that. That's nice. Okay, so we're gonna do, yeah, this. And then the method is fs copy. And then I guess we can rather do this. And then we're good. Cool. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Okay, let's just async. And what is the result? It's unknown. Oh, excludes. Oh, there should be excludes there. Wait. Path? Where's path coming? There is no excludes there. Oh, it's optional. Why is it giving an error? Oh, sorry. Path or, oh. Does the agent connection have? No, it doesn't have the workspace path. We have to pass that in. Yeah, so let's just say that we needed private workspace path string or this.workspace path. Yeah, so I guess we can just do this. Yeah, nice. Okay. Again, Handle raw fs response, read there. Oh, thank God for AI. Stat watch. Yeah, the watcher thing is going to be interesting. Okay, let's see. So path, I guess it's not from path to new path. And then we have the watcher, and then we have write file. Because why is this a string? This shouldn't be string. Yeah, that's weird. It didn't take the right signature. Oh. There you go. Okay, and then we have the watcher, and that's also a special thing, I think. We just have to copy this over. There isn't any, at least for now, there's no better way to handle it. We could start sharing. Like we could start sharing. Wait a minute, watch. Yeah, it's very difficult to share this logic. But anyways, like we're just iterating here. There's so much work we have to do to kind of get this into its intended, oh, oops. Oh, in its intended format, I guess. Oh, it was just this. Yeah, we have FS is part of the protocol. Oh, and this. Oh. Oh, notification. Why is this giving errors? Oh, was it a different? Oh, sorry. There you go. Okay. So that's FS, I guess. Was there any more? No. Okay, but yeah, the point is we have a shit ton of features. They're just not exposed ideally. But this is like the story of everything. Like imagine Firebase, the stuff they've been going through over the years. It's a interesting and tricky thing to what was I gonna say? Let's see. This is, oh yeah, there we go. This state, oh, get state, return this.agent connection state. And then we have shells, new agent node, node agent shells. This.agent connection. Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess we can just make them private so we have access to them. Okay, let's keep going. I think I was saying something, but I forgot. Okay, and then we have git. node agent client git implements that thing. Oh, did it actually finish the whole thing? Almost. We just need a constructor here. It's pretty impressive. Git. Huh. Look at that. Implemented the whole thing. Huh. Amazing. So the next thing now is client ports. Class node agent client ports, implement iAgent client ports. Get ports. Yeah, it's pretty good. Or is it ports list? I can't remember. Port list, sorry. Changed. And then we just need. Oh, I didn't think about this. We could actually use the on notification. No, we can't really use that. Yeah, so it kind of misunderstood this a little bit, but private on ports updated emitter, new emitter, and this will be this on ports updated event. And then we'll do this. Params.list. This has been surprisingly enjoyable to go through. So what's missing? Oh. Return result.list. Nice. Okay, next up is browser agent client setup. Class node agent client setup. It's almost like it's like listening to me. I think maybe I'll have a good time using, like, because I'm kind of used to just using my voice when I do programming. So it's going to be interesting when we get some better AI integrations. Let's see, input. It is init. Oh, can this be null? Oh, it can be. Setup, get progress. I think it's just get. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, init, get progress. Yeah, but it handled this pretty well. It's just result, await, async. Result what? Huh, what does it expect? Let's look at that. Get progress. Oh, we don't actually have a get progress. Where's iAgent? What do we call these things? iAgent client setup. Setup progress. That's weird. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't iAgent client setup. This is. Oh, do we have? Oh, iAgent setup. Client setup. There we go. So I guess we can just do this. No. What's missing? Oh, my face is in the... Oh. Okay, this is interesting because it says this is not... Oh, let's look at this. Get progress. Oh, sorry, that's not... I'm gonna look at the implementation. Get progress. Oh yeah, because this... Oh, I remember this. So I think we... Yeah, exactly. We're creating an initial state. That's what we're doing. That's fine. Sometimes I'm running my IDE shortcuts in in my streaming app. Let's see. So this needs to have private progress equals setup progress, and yeah, but this is... No, we didn't want to do it like this. What we wanted to do, we actually want to call setup and actually pass that in. Yeah, so this dot progress would be params, I guess. And then that will be this dot progress. And then we want, during the constructor here, we want initial, well, I guess private progress, setup progress. That's what we want. Yeah. And then we actually want to pass that in. So when we set up this thing, oh, we have the same issue here. But to me, it does not make sense. Why is this? Okay, I remember there was something about how this is being accessed, but we're going to change this again so that this is an actual promise, because it needs to be. Let's see. Maybe I did it because I didn't want to break anything, but we have to break it. So let's just make this async. And then here, we're not gonna do this. Okay, this is how it needs to be, or should be. So let's do setup equals new node agent setup. Okay, and then we have tasks. Okay, let's just setting up a bunch of stuff. Was there anything more? It should be, yeah, get tasks. And I wonder if, like, if I look at this, sorry, not like that. Oh, what's it like? No, how do I know? Yeah, whatever. There we go. Run task, stop task. Task. Oh yeah, this is interesting. So, oh, this isn't correct. Why is this wrong? get tasks. Oh, that needs to be a promise. Yeah, so these are wrong. So we need to fix that in the browser agent. So the point is that these are kind of synchronous. They are like highly optimized. Like there's syncing in the client and all that stuff. But we actually don't need that. On task update, I wonder if that's been called. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So this needs to be a promise. So we actually need to do task list here. Tasks. And then, yeah, exactly. Actually, this is task ID. That's how we need to do it. And this is getting all the tasks. And then run task, stop task. Fine, great. Oh, we need you from picture protocol. And then here we need to have our constructor. This is happy. What we're missing here now? Ports. Yeah, ports. And then there's a disposer, which will be this.agent connection dispose. Interest. We're done. We got through it. Amazing. Oh. Oh. Client state. Oh, yeah, it's that one. Okay, that was rough. Now let's see how things are. Yeah, exactly. Because now in our setup, yeah, our setup progress is async. Yeah. Now the thing is, I don't like the fact that we do this. We shouldn't have the status or the current step index here. Because the point is that you have to, like, again, it makes sense in the browser, but it doesn't make sense on Node. Because we're not preloading all of this stuff. You have to go and get the progress to get the progress. Yeah. Oh. Wait, what did it want to do? We have a race condition where we might not have the steps yet and need an event to tell us when they have started. What is this barrier used for? No, wait a minute. Let's change this. So So what would happen if we were to... We have to make this async, but that means that like everything needs to be async. The status needs to be async, current step index needs to be async, which is not really what we want. But maybe this is a session thing. So when we create the session, yeah, it's very interesting because there's one thing we need to be conscious, not conscious. I'm listening to this audiobook about consciousness. But what I think we should rather do here is when we create the session, so we do like a session create static method. And when we create the session, well, you might not care about the setup. That's also a thing. Yeah, I just have this feeling that we're... So I have a feeling this needs to be a promise. And then this does not make any sense. Yeah, and you would have get steps. That's the thing you care about. It's getting the steps. And then we don't need any of this. Yeah, I think we should... Yeah, this is interesting though. We might not have the steps yet. I'm trying to think, like, how would you actually use this? If you want to know... So when you... for fuck's sake. So when you connect a session, you want to know the state of progress. Sorry, state of setup. Yeah, so I guess when we... Okay, so what I think is we should move this. We have a race condition where we might not have the steps yet and need an event to tell us when they have started. That makes a lot of sense. But I think this should just be part of get steps. Yeah. Exactly. Let's see. That's fine. And oops. And then we're gonna do this. And we don't need this. Progress. Await. So this is gonna be async now. Yeah, but then again, you have a wait until complete. How do you want to do this? We always want the initial. But then that initial... Okay, I think we should make this part of the, because it's you definitely want the steps, or you want the setup state. Sorry, you definitely want the setup state when you create a session, because you might create a session during startup, or when you connect to it. It's very interesting because this is like at a more accessible level. This should kind of be part of actually connecting, because you don't want to do anything to, well, that's the thing. Like we discussed this, like, do we actually want to show the editor when we're running setup? And we decided that yes, we want to do that, or you will feel like you're in this loading state for a long time, and you can look at files and stuff. So yeah, we are going to change session so that we're going to have a static create for it. What did session have here? We're going to have the same thing. Let's move this to, let's see, type session params. And I'm calling it params, and previously it was, yeah. So this will be iAgent. Let's see. Let's see. So we're passing in session params. That's fine. But what we want to do when we create is that we want to say setup. Well, here we want all that weird stuff. Setup. New step. Then get step this dot steps. Promise. No, we don't want that. Let's see. Private setup progress will be protocol setup progress. And then this is not going to be a promise. This is just going to be, and this is fine to change this. But what we're going to get now is a guaranteed ready setup progress. And then we can have get steps here, but what we want to do is this dot steps equals setup progress steps dot map, like that. Yeah, because you might be, yeah, wait until complete. Yeah, exactly. Finished. Okay, I think this is good. And then, yeah, that we can fix that later. Then we're going to shove this thing in here. Barrier, this is going to be, do we have protocol here? Setup progress. Why are you complaining? Then we have protocol here. No, not picture protocol. And then we're gonna do setup progress equals await we're not going to have any steps here. Why are we awaiting that thing? Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry. So we are awaiting the initial progress. We're checking if we have the initial steps. Yeah, and this is just going to be setup progress. Well, if has, yeah, sorry. So yeah, then we're going to return new session, agent client, params, setup progress. Then if we don't have that, we are going to actually create a barrier. And with that barrier, we're not going to do any disposables here. We're just going to dispose of it when we're ready. Set up progress, update disposable. And yeah, this is going to be progress. Yeah, we don't have to check that. We don't have to check that. We don't need to do any of that. We're just going to open the barrier. So we're going to dispose of this, open the barrier. And then set up progress is going to be await. And then we're going to return new session, agent, client, params, set up progress. Yeah, I guess we can do let set up progress. And then cool. And this is going to be, oh, barrier response. Const response. If response.status. Resolved. Well, equals disposed from new error. Oh, it's response.value. Yes. And then the session here needs to actually get initial setup progress, setup progress. Wait, not here? What the fuck? In new session. Oh, of course. Where are you? There we go. That's the initial setup progress. That's going to be setup, and then we need to say initial setup progress. Oh, okay. This makes more sense. So when you create a session now, you have a guaranteed state of the setup, which is important. And then you have synchronous access to the setup. Like, what's its state? Get the steps, current step index, stuff like that. And then we have tasks, which are now, yeah, this is going to be interesting. So this.tasks. Yeah, so this is also interesting because we don't really have an endpoint to get a specific task. What you do is that you go and get all the tasks and then we find it, but that's fine. We just have to make this async. Yeah, so basically what we need to do is we just make it a promise of tasks. And these doesn't actually change. So, oh, well, yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's what I wanted. So now this just becomes a promise of tasks. We're just grabbing them. But this is the thing, is like, do we really want to go grab them if you're not interested in them? So I think this should actually be, we should just cache them, cached tasks, because they don't really change. That's the point. So what we rather do is we have get all, which is now a promise. And we say, this.cache tasks or, well, if this does cache tasks, well, if no, let's rather do it. If no cache tasks, oh, it doesn't have to be async. If no cache tasks, we go and, well, it can be async, sorry. This agent client tasks, get tasks. Yeah, it's interesting. Like we don't actually need get task, because getting a single, yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. And this doesn't need to be a promise now. That's fine. So if we don't have any cached, oh sorry. That's not true either. No, this cached. Okay, that's fine. So now we're grabbing them, and now we can say this is also async. Tasks equals this dot get all, await, and then tasks dot find. Cool. That's how we can do it. Like you can, like we have a feature that allows you to add tasks. So if we get a feature request on that, we already have it, and then we can change this. Okay, I think, oh yeah, we have to do the same here. No, that's the thing, right? Here, when we get picture clients, yeah, so here we actually already do this. So here we can say setup get progress, client setup get progress. So this is guaranteed to be, well, I'm not sure if it handles that race condition. Actually, but again, you're resuming it on the server. Yeah, I wonder about that race condition. Mention Sorry, I had to answer a question. Yeah, I need an answer on this thing. Yeah, so let's not do anything about that right now, but we might want to have this same barrier thing going here when we create it, like when we create a session. Oh, but we kind of, no, wait. Oh, wait, sorry, we do. Oh, I'm not thinking straight. So here, when we create a session, we're not going to do this. We're going to do session. Yeah, const session equals await session.create. And then we return the session. Oops. Oops. There we go. And then we're going to do the same here. So that would be const session equals await session.create. And then we return the session. Oh yeah. Let's see, rename that to session details. And this, and then return session. Great. Oh my God, what's going on now? So this would be from session or session. There we go. Okay, great. Now I think we are ready to start seeing if we can get this to run. So what we're going to do in our build is that we're going to ignore, for the actual node build, we're going to ignore, so this is browser, we're going to include, well, the first thing we need to do, we need to validate that we don't have any reference to picture client. We can only have to picture common and picture protocol because those are node safe. Oh. Task. And then, of course, there's nothing here. WebSocket client, only picture common. Fine. And then we have to do the same in session. It should not, oh, look at this. So we need to point to shell from the picture protocol instead. Okay. Was there anything more? No, wait. Why did you do? No, don't do protocol. I told you. Well, okay, we can do something else. That's a little bit simpler. So we can do import from picture protocol. There we go. CodeSandbox. Never heard of CodeSandbox? It's a pretty long story. It's like, it was started 5 years ago. CodeSandbox.io. Started with browser bundling. So you could explore like React and frameworks and stuff in the browser. So it's been like, it's super popular, like with hundreds of thousands of users and millions of sandboxes. And then we pivoted to VMs in the cloud for more powerful development environments, actually doing proper development in CodeSandbox. Nobody wanted it. And AI happened, we got acquired, and now we're pivoting all our knowledge and implementations towards like an SDK so that other companies and startups can build their own experiences. So CodeSandbox is slowly becoming a service for ephemeral coding environments. So you use an SDK. Yeah. Most people have, at least in the JavaScript ecosystem, everyone's kind of heard of CodeSandbox. But yeah, we're pivoting, becoming a service where there's an SDK for you to spawn coding environments, typically used with AIs or any kind of user experience, really. So I'm working on that SDK. Let's see. Okay, so that was commands. No more reference to picture client, file system, nothing. Git. Boop. Hosts, no. Oh, here we have picture client again. So let's import star as protocol from picture protocol. So, oh, there is no protocol usage. And let's say I'm bringing barrier from common instead. Interpreter, ports, setup, import star as protocol from picture protocol. Ugh. Come on. What just happened there? Oh, there we are. Weird. Cool. Setup tasks. Oh, look at you. So that's picture protocol, but we also need emitter from picture common and iDisposable from picture common. Then we have terminals. Again, picture protocol. Ah, so weird. It's my editor is so slow. Yeah, we also need to fix that WebSocket issue or test it, see if we can. But yeah, I want to get this done first. By the way, so Sandbox. Let's see. Okay, so we are making some updates to our proxy to handle WebSocket better. That said, it is not possible to authenticate and that said, it is not possible to authenticate with WebSockets only as it does not support redirects, but you can authenticate first. But you can authenticate first with a health endpoint, and then use the token on WebSocket. We need to document this, and I'll get back to you with proper guidance when we have released the fix. Okay, sorry, I was just gonna need to explain that we are fixing that WebSocket thing. Where were we? Yes, we were gonna build this thing. So in our ES build now, what we want to do is we want to create some externals. So for the browser, we're just going to bundle everything. That's fine. But for everything else, and I'm not sure why we have browserify. I don't think this is unresolved OS, but that's not, yeah, exactly. So we don't need this on the actual things anymore. Now we can do external. Let's see. Oh my god. I was no, not you. Please add node internals and dependencies from package JSON. There is a better way to do that, Mr. Reject. What the fuck? Let's see. Let's try again. Where are we? The build browser. Okay. Please use built-in modules and read package JSON dependencies to list externals. So the point is we're bundling this, but we're bundling it for Node, which means that when you use Node modules, you can just use them, right? Because you're in a Node runtime. Oh, does it have? No, that's not true. Isn't it like require module built-in modules? This is how you do it. Yeah, so we don't want to actually include those in the bundle. You could argue we shouldn't even bundle, but I think that's fine. I don't want to change that now. And I don't think we need this anymore. Top level create require. What is this? Okay, I think this might be a V thing. We're not gonna mess with that. Okay, so we should probably create external node externals. We should rather use that. Okay. Wait, what's this? Edge? That's fine. This should also be, yeah. Node externals. And we also want to include here, let's see. CodeSandbox SDK itself. But why do we have Edge? What the fuck is Edge? Edge light? What the fuck is edge? I'm confused. So I'm confused. Edge? What is edge? Also, what are these edge builds? I've never seen that before. And this is platform browser? I'm gonna ask it, does this know? Do you know what this reference to edge is? What are edge builds? I also see package JSON, several fields related to this. Hello. Hello, hello. Based on the file, I can explain what edge and the special builds that are optimized to run in edge computing in browsers or web workers. Browser-like environments. But it should be enough with just a browser build and a node build. That's weird. You're raising, in many cases, having just a browser build and a potential over-engineering. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine, but we're not doing anything, right? We're just, they look exactly the same. So there isn't any, yeah. Yeah, but we're not doing anything. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna fix that. It doesn't make any sense to me. So let's drop the edge builds. Maybe this is just copied from something. And this is gonna have the CodeSandbox SDK so that we can reference it inside that thing. And then that's fine. Platform node. Yeah, and here we have the node externals. And the same for CommonJS. And then we have the actual browser builds, which is pointing to browser. Okay, I think we're good. Cool. Let's see. Then we need to go to package.json. Let's remove all this. But what is, okay, this is a dot thing. But we already have types. I'm not sure what that thing is. Oh, but we should have, sorry. We should have that thing. It's all this stuff I don't understand. Import ESM, CJS, and then browser. Yeah, that makes sense. Nice. Okay, let's see what happens when we try to build this. Oh, I'm a little, oh. Oh yeah, sorry, I changed the folder. Where's browser? Oh, and this is out there. Why does this say out there and the other one says out file? This is weird. Yeah, huh. CJS. Okay. But what does package.json point to? Yeah, browser JS. Exactly. Okay, weird. At least it built. That's a good thing. Where are we going to start? So I think we should start with just the playground because that uses the browser thing. See if that works because that kind of has the least changes. And then we need to run a script that kind of just goes through a shit ton of stuff. Just want to make sure we're actually linking it here. I think I need a break soon. Like focusing on the same thing for a long time. It's exhausting. Let's see. And I guess we want to do npm run server here. Let's see. Localhost 51. Well, it did load this thing. Did I make any changes here? No. Oh, we broke it. Session commands get all.find is not a function. Oh, sorry. This is me. I need to adjust to the asynchronous of fucking yeah, okay. Then commands wait, any? Oh, don't tell me there's an, oh, come on. For fuck's sake. Why can't you find type definitions for browser? I hate this. I really hate this stuff. It's so difficult to do. ESM. Oh, sorry. Oh, but does it? Okay, sorry. So yeah, it's my bad. So we are doing browser CGS, but the typing is in index. So that's my bad. Yeah, so there's no WebSocket session anymore. There's just session. Cool. Why isn't there a as global session anymore? Oh, didn't I include? Oh, for fuck's sake. We're just missing. Yeah, but let's just drop this for now. Yeah, and this. Oh, come on. This should really just be the echo thing. So we need to bring in echo hello world. And then tasks, it's getting session here. Oh. Yeah, and now this is actually async. So, and, but that's fine. Then dev task, and then we just have to move everything else inside that. And then we have to React and async stuff. Disposable. Okay. Terminals.find. Oh, look at this. Yeah, so terminals is also async. Yeah, I'm starting to see that there's going to be a little bit of refactoring here. It kind of sucks though. Oh, we should do this. Well, this playground is quite unique. Oh, there we go. Okay. Run echo. Start dev. Kill dev. Run bad command. Terminal. Nice. Interpreters. Like this should just work. We haven't really made any changes here. Yeah, I wonder why doesn't the preview work? That's weird. Did we change the... Why can't I... Forbidden. Oh, I'm making it private. Should be private. Wait, why did this stop working? Let me just check. Yeah, this is a good time to actually check the... I'm just gonna quickly review this thing, because we don't really want this thing to Yeah, we don't want this type of thing. We want this to reference CodeSandbox SDK. That can come from that thing. That's fine. Preview hosts. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We want that to come from an external source, not be bundled into the whole thing. Same here. But the API thing reference there is fine because it's referencing a specific file. But here we are in risk of including a shit ton of stuff that shouldn't be here. Okay, npm run build. Oh, come on. So let's see. Dist bin CodeSandbox host tokens list. Tokens. Oh, are we getting errors? Dag nugget. Require aura. Oh, but I didn't actually move. No, those are dependencies. Why can't it require aura? I'm just gonna do an npm install here. Oh, fuck. Is it because aura? It's such a mess. So aura is an ES module. So you can't. Okay, but I think we're kind of getting control of this because when we're building the CommonJS version, where's the comment? That's the ES. Sorry, this is CommonJS build, and we're saying external node externals. But we should exclude aura. For fuck's sake. Module equals aura, not equals aura. We have to include because it's an ESM module. Like that. This is the world we live in. I think this is maybe the best example. So we're trying to just bundle our source files, and we make everything, all node modules, external. But then you have something like aura, which is an ESM module. So you have to run node in ESM mode. But there we have a CommonJS version. Like everything needs to have a CommonJS and ESM version. But you can choose for your dependency. No, I'm just gonna support ESM, and then fuck it. It's everyone else's problem. It's fucking annoying. Oh, and that didn't actually help. What's actually being run here? It's the CommonJS one. Oh, wait, sorry. Sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing. I wasn't fixing the actual bin. I was fixing the other thing. So again, bin builds. Oh, we actually only have one. Aura is an ESM module. So we have to include it in the build. This is interesting. We only have a CommonJS version of the... Oh. There we go. Oh yeah, we have to list the sandbox ID. Oh, sorry, it's not host tokens. I was gonna preview hosts. Source.env. Yeah, we don't have localhost for, yeah, 5173. So let's add. So does it work now? No, maybe it takes a little bit of time. I think it might be because this token is cached. So let's just go in and remove sandbox ID. No, failed to load. What the fuck? Localhost 5173. That should work. But it says forbidden. Why? What if I change it to 4000? Oh. Oh, look at that. I wonder how that actually works. Oh, interesting. You see the setup tasks running? Wait, what the fuck is going on here? Task is not running. Oh, yeah. Huh, interesting. Yeah, it's idle. Maybe I didn't put it as like a startup task. I wonder why it crashed though. Why don't we see anything here? To be up, waiting for dev container to be up. Okay, something's very wrong with this sandbox. That was not a good experience. I wonder what happened there. And this is so typical. It's like when we have issues with a sandbox, it's very common that oh, undefined, that's why. That's why. Did I remove? What did I do? Oh, I think I know maybe what's happening. It's an where's session? I think there's a thing we didn't quite. Sorry, hosts. I think get URL. We're passing in the port, but oh, wait a minute, it's probably here. No. Oh. Yeah, this should be session. Oh, there we go. Port. It's also async now. Then port, that's the reason. So it did actually work. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, come on. Oops. There we go. What's happening to these sandboxes? There we go. Fine. Okay. So I feel very confident that like the browser version works because we haven't really made any changes. It's running on Picture Client. The thing that's going to be interesting is us now trying to run the Node version. And so even though this probably has seemed like a messy process, but I find like a thing in programming, I think a lot of people don't quite get, at least early on in their careers. And often they're super stubborn and they never get it, or they at least complain a lot about it. It's like legacy code and like not thinking far enough ahead, spending more time evaluating how to implement something. And the thing is that if you want to create a perfect system, it's a system that never changes, right? First of all, you have to know absolutely everything about the system and it can never change. That's how you create a perfect solution. And that's like, that doesn't make any sense, right? So what you want to do is you want to like move as quickly as possible to figure out what system to build. And then that system will change over, and be prepared that it will change over time. Even when you figure out the system you want to build, it will change over time. And this process of like iterating, cleaning up, so-called legacy and refactoring and maintaining and all that, that is programming. Like that's like half of the work is just keeping things up to date, changing the system so it adheres to new feature requests and all of that stuff. And that can feel quite messy sometimes, especially if you made a decision early on that made a lot of sense. That doesn't make sense now. Just like the SDK, right? Of course we built it for the browser because our product was in the browser. But now that suddenly doesn't make sense. So we have to make a lot of changes to make it work on the server. And it's not obvious how to make that separation. So yeah. And that's something every time I talk to a founder of a startup, I always tell them one thing, and that is to make sure when you hire people that you're so clear about it being a startup and how that will affect their work, because you need to move fast, you need to make decisions fast, you need to figure out what to build. And you're gonna create legacy code very, very, very fast. And you have to be perfectly okay with that. And then what often happens is that like nobody's taking the time to clean it up. And that's also fine, right? As long as the product is working, as long as the users are happy, that's perfectly fine. The users aren't paying you for how perfect your code is or your system is. Another thing is like security concerns and stuff. If you made decisions that makes it insecure, that's of course a problem, but just generally code. But then I think what startups and companies also do wrong is that they hire people to build new things. They don't hire people explicitly to just maintain the system, at least not for product development. And you need people that can dedicate time to that so that you can, because what's going to happen is like the more and more you put on top of it, the longer it's going to take to actually get stuff out the door. But if you have someone who's constantly working on making things maintainable and reorganizing, you're going to keep the momentum going for the actual product teams. At least that's my experience. Okay, that was my little... wait a minute. Oh, VS Code server. Yeah, it was because I opened the sandbox. Cool. Okay, let's get back to our script. Oh. Let's see. Hopefully, I need music. It's just I'm afraid the microphone picks it up and then I get into trouble with YouTube. Okay, so we have our Git scripts now. So we're gonna try something very, very simple first. Oh, you know, we have this nice setup now. Yeah, maybe we should try to test that thing now. Oh, everything is here. Yeah, we should do that. Okay, excuse me, I have to flip my tokens here. Like that. I can't show it to you. Source.n. So npx vite node git scripts.ts. So what we're gonna try to do now, we're gonna try to contact this health URL, and that's gonna actually work. And then we should be able to connect with WebSocket after that on stream. Oh, but then we have to create a stream sandbox. Let's see. Let's copy this, and we need VS. Okay, let's, oops. CodeSandbox.stream. Oh, I'm not sure if this one actually works. Let's see. No. Our stream environment isn't the best. Does these actually work? I don't think they do. I think that's just me trying to set something up. Oh, it seemed to be working. Oh, but is it private though? I need it to be private. Yeah, it's private. Okay, let's try this. npm install vs. Okay, so we have something running here. Let's change the ID. So you're gonna, oh yeah, let's stop that one. Okay, let's just try run it, see what happens. Okay, but I did get a 403, which is great. That's what I should get. But why weren't I able to? So that's URL health HTTPS. Let me just try to open this, copy. Oh, it says unauthorized. Why does it say that? I think I'm missing something. Why does it say that? Wait, where did it go? You do not have access. Why does it say that? Thinking. So I have an API key that should work. Is there something in my code? Why does it say that? I feel like there's some configuration I'm missing. It should be enough to set stream. Oh, I always forget. No, we're setting stream. We're connecting to a stream sandbox. Ah. Why doesn't this work? Yes, here we have it. It's csv.app. I thought I fixed that. That should be csv.dev. Let's see. Hosts. Yeah, we need to check here. I'm not gonna be stuck on that again. Let's just protocol. Okay, so a token, protocol, port, protocol. Yeah, I guess we can have another domain. Yeah. Okay, so then we're gonna do, when we create hosts, new hosts. Oh, sorry, it's in sandboxes. No. Oh, host token. Host tokens. Why? Oh, let's rename that. So we're gonna, we have the API client. We don't have to pass, sorry. So this.api client get config base URL. Includes .stream. .dev or, okay, nice. npm run build. Oh. Wait. Interesting. Oh, do I have files I haven't saved? Git. Wait. Oh, what's this? WebSocket. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, what happened here? None of these make sense. What the fuck? How did they pop up? I feel like, yeah, there's weird stuff happening. Sometimes I love getting help from AI, but I feel like that same AI thing is messing up stuff as well. Okay, so now we should actually be going to the correct place. Yeah, connected to server. It worked. Nice. So what we're gonna test now is, yeah, let's just test to see if this works. Oh, sorry, this should be .dev. Oh, come on. instead. That's fine. And then we're gonna check. We're gonna create another endpoint. So if I do, sorry, headers, content type. Oh. No, but I think this works because I got the WebSocket thing and I successfully still redirected using. Yeah. Okay. Actually exchange. Because they cannot actually exchange. Or no, we don't need. No, maybe that works. Maybe we don't actually need. Maybe we don't need a health thing. Yeah, that should work. Let's try. Well, now it's there. We have to create a new sandbox. Let's see. Let's fork this one. Oh. So now we don't have. Wait, what error? Oh my god, this editor. What the fuck happens here? Stream environments. Okay, let's validate that. But the way I understand this is because the proxy does that. Just to be clear, the proxy actually validates the token. The only reason for the redirect was to remove query and write the cookie, right? So you can now open, oh, sorry. Where is it? Fix. Is tested in stream and works. Oh, for fuck's sake. I can't deal with this. Does it actually run the thing? Yeah, it's running. Okay, let's just do it. Oh. Unexpected server response, 200. That's weird. What if I run it again? Is this because of the... Oh, wait. Tasks. Oh, there isn't any task here. How do I just want to start the thing. I can't do anything here. Ah, for fuck's sake. What's wrong with this? How do I create a node? Oh, I can test it in production instead. It doesn't affect anything. Okay. So let's move back to production. Let us resume an actual sandbox in production. Do we have, is this production? Yeah. Let's resume that one. No tokens. We're just gonna see if it works. Console.log at sandbox.id. Oh, I need to flip my API token again. Source and there we go. Yeah, so I ran it, it shows the thing, but now let's try to connect to it. Session is sandbox.connect. Session.id. Does that work? Yeah, it did. Nice. Okay. Where should we start? By the way, we're going to check one thing first. We are going to check if our dist is actually including any picture client. No, it's not. Great. What were we doing? Yeah, okay, we're just sorry, I'm a little bit tired. So we need to start testing some things. So the question is, what are we going to test? So I guess, so it's so much easier to test on an actual application. I wonder if we should just publish a tag and let one of our users test it. Yeah, it's like I can't go through absolutely everything. That doesn't make any sense. I think we need some help testing this. But what we can do is that we can check like the setup, get steps, and we can try to, I think it'll show, wait, I guess we can do await. No, that's synchronous now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we have a bunch of steps. Yeah, finish status, fine. Yeah, the thing we should really test is the disconnect reconnect. Yeah. So what if I do const await session.disconnect, and then we're going to try await session.reconnect, and then we're going to try to Session.run await session dot commands run echo. Hey, it worked. Maybe something like that. Oh, let's see now. That didn't work. I wonder why. Are we getting to the reconnect? Yeah, we're getting to the reconnect and nothing happens there. Okay. So let's see. So that will be our node agent node agent client. Run task, stop task. Oh. Yeah. Wait, what happened there? Oh, sorry. I have these things. They always confuse me. Yeah, agent connection. So for some reason, nothing really happened here. So was it this thing? Well, we also have to join again, right? That could be it. So we're sending that. Yeah, it could be that. No, that's the whole point. We don't have to. Gus new connection. Okay, so it has a new connection. Oh, so it's running, it's sending the run command that doesn't work. Okay, we're gonna do one thing first. We're gonna see if we can actually send that command in the first place. Okay, we can. Okay, so something's going on. Like you should be able to just reconnect. I wonder why it doesn't work. But I wonder if we actually have to join again. I can't remember how we set that stuff up. So, but now the join stuff is like, where do we do that join stuff? That was, that's part of the session, right? Where do we join? I can't remember. Oh, wait, it was here. Yeah, because that happens internally in the browser sandbox. Yeah, because this would be specific to, but did this take a reconnect token? No. Okay, but let's just join again and see what happens. So we're reconnecting. So we got that thing. We're gonna say this dot request. Version is still the same. Default, that's fine. Because I think we have to join again for it to work. No, just get stuck. Okay, I'm gonna close you down. Well, how does reconnect work here? VM index reconnect. Well, we did look at it. Yeah, but here we do go and grab the instance again. That's the thing I don't quite understand. So we're setting a new host response, and then we're creating a WebSocket connection. And then we say resolve current connection. Yeah, but then we just resync that stuff. We don't actually... Oh yeah, we do join again. Async progress false. Yeah. Create connection string. Token, reconnect token. Okay, let's take a look at that reconnect token. False. Because it did show Got's new connection, right? Didn't it? No, it didn't. So it even fails. Okay, interesting. Log URL to string. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I need to take a break. I'm not feeling that great. So we have token and we have reconnect token, but for some reason it doesn't resolve. I wonder why. But I guess what we want to do here is just do what the browser does. So we still want to do the reconnect token thing, but we also have to go and kind of do the instance call. And that's basically this start VM thing we have. Start VM. Did we put that on? Yeah, what's interesting about this is that we don't actually want to get the start response in this case. We just want to... Oh, this is interesting. Oh. This is why it takes longer. Because we're waiting for the start response. Because I think inside... wait a minute. Let me create connection string. So when we do this call here, request picture instance, I don't think we're actually... Like in the CodeSandbox solution, we're not waiting for a start response. Oh, fuck, how are we gonna deal with that? Oh, we can handle that. Start options. Like, do we ever not have start options? Yeah, we do. Wait, how do we handle get start response? We throw an error if we don't have a start response. I am confused. But wait, so this always returns a start response? I am confused. Reconnect token. Yeah. So we always get, oh. Don't we have a way to just start it? I thought we did that. I'm confused. So when we create, here we pass start options. Oh, this is interesting. I have to ask about this. Does that always how does that differ from our instance call? It seems to take longer. Yeah, that's weird. But we can do that. Like we can say start VM. Where were we? Reconnect. Sorry. So we have to wait. Start VM. Oh, but we don't have an API client here. Yeah, this is the challenge. We don't even have. Yeah, so like reconnect is this. I don't know. It's this thing that requires so much more from the. I don't think it's worth it. Oh, how are we gonna deal with this? Should we pass all of this stuff in? I guess we should, because you can reconnect in the client. Yeah, I think we have to, but that means we need to pass in not only the agent connection, but we also need to pass in API client. And then we have to pass API client, I guess, when we reconnect, because we don't want to pass API client into the agent connection, because that doesn't know anything about, like when we create an agent connection, it doesn't know anything about the ID of the. No, it just has URL, so it doesn't really know about the ID. I think it's cleaner that we do it here. But it's so weird. Like we're passing so much stuff around. But I don't think we can really do this in any other way. Like I could give it a callback instead, and then. Do we have like sandbox ID here? Yeah. Okay, I think we can do that. So we'll do this dot VM start this dot sandbox ID. Oh, start VM. Was that the thing? Wait, what happened? Oh yeah, it was the other thing. Yeah, so agent connection, restart, reconnect, I mean. await. So reconnect, start VM. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna at least try that, see what happens. What did I do? Oh yeah, of course, we need to actually pass it in. This API client. Wait, didn't I save it? Oh. Wait, this, wait. Oh. I don't think we need to update anything. Oh, come on. I don't think we need to update anything from that recon. The thing is that, no, I think it's fine. Let's see now. Oh, it still doesn't work. That's weird. Okay, so I think it's the join. Got new connection. Joining. So it's when I send messages, yeah, we can try joining without the reconnect token as well, but that's kind of the point, is that you get the same client ID, so you have the same shells and everything. Why does that work in the browser and not here? Yeah, it's not able to join. Why? Why aren't you able to join? Okay, we can try without the reconnect token, but that's kind of the whole point. Cancel. It resolves the connection. So this actually calls join again. Oh, client info. This should be protocol version. Interesting. Yeah, no, that should just work. Oh, we do have protocol version. Okay. Okay, let's try without the reconnect token, see what happens. Oh, interesting. So even that doesn't work. Why? We need to go deeper. Okay, let's let's put that back. This request, create request, this connection. Oh, wait a minute. No, because we're saying this dot connection. Wait. This connection dot dispose. Yeah, then we're creating a new connection. So when this request points to this dot connection, we're firing a new. Yeah, we are rejecting. Like there's no errors or nothing. Sending message. Yeah, sending message. Just not getting anything back. That is indeed weird. Oh. I'm just wondering if maybe there's like a race condition or something. I just want to yeah, let's just wait a couple of seconds. No, it's sending the message, but it's not getting anything back for some reason. On message emitter. Yeah, on I guess on message. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, sorry. We got a new connection. That's it. And we're just listening to it here. So we need to, when we replace the connection, we need to this.subscribe connection. Yeah, let's call it that. Private subscribe connection WebSocket client. Classic. Where are we reconnecting? Here we are. So subscribe the connection and then we can do it. Now it should work. Okay, so now we're not going to start a VM because I don't think it's necessary. Let's see now. I think we should do the opposite. We should first try to connect to it, and if it doesn't work, then we start it. Fuck, it didn't work. Okay, let's then start a VM. Oh my god. It still doesn't work. Wait, what's happening? That doesn't make any sense. We're not getting anything back. That's super weird. Why aren't we getting anything back? And we are sending, so what's it called? Ready state. Well, I think there's like, does this have a state? No. This is very confusing. Yeah, ready state is fine. But it doesn't quite make sense because we're like this is just creating a new connection. Like there's nothing special about this. So I don't understand that. Like, why is this treated so differently than the initial one? Ugh. Doesn't make any sense. There must be some small detail I'm not thinking of here. Ah, come on. Yeah, it doesn't get any messages. This is very frustrating. I don't have much more energy today. Let's see. I'm so tired. I don't think we're gonna get any more progress on this today. At least I need a break. Oh, this bothers me. Yeah, it has been productive. It has. Yeah, I think I'm gonna drive some trucks in mud on my PlayStation. I just have to calm down my thinking on this one. Or I want to have something I want to test when we get back to it. Because we're setting up a new connection. We're sending a message. Why doesn't it work? It's almost like timed out. Yeah, exactly. The question is, why does it time out? Because we are sending. Oh, I think I know what it is. So when we do start VM, we want to get a new token back. That's what we want. Picture token. That's the thing that's breaking it. So we have a reconnect token, but we also need a token, a valid token. So we want to say, and then we want to say search params token. Oh, it's token. And then this one is reconnect token. So the reconnect token is just there to give you the same client ID and the same reference inside the VM. I feel pretty confident this is why we do start VM as well. It's to get a valid token. I wonder if we can only pass the reconnect token. I actually implemented this, so I just can't remember. It's a long time ago. But I don't understand why we need to go and grab another token. I would imagine we could just use the reconnect token. But that's something we could test. It's like just remove the token. Hey, look at that. It worked. Okay, so now we're going to try something. How do I unset a param? delete, yeah, token. Let's try this. Let's see what happens. Let's remove all the logging. That was a lot of stuff. Console. Oh, that music is too much for me. No, you need to have a valid token as well. But I think we're doing something. So internally in Picture Client, we're well, in CodeSandbox, we're calling something called the instance endpoint. And I think we're just, yeah, I'm a little bit unsure. It just feels like it takes longer. Response, what did we do? Wait, was it here? Yeah, okay. Wait, start VM, set token. Cool, we fix it. This is pretty good. So what I think we should do now is we need to build this version and ask a user to just try it. So we're gonna do that. And I think that's fine because I did tell them that we're gonna get this ready today. And we actually did. So decoupled and tested. I can't believe we got through this. This was rough. Cool. So what I want to do, I want to create a version of this, which is like, what version are we at now? And yeah, we need to make sure we actually get, because I have another PR that should be merged. Call on state. Oh, someone actually contributed with something. Oh, I felt like there was something missing in the code here. Git checkout main. Oh, look at that. Git checkout decouple. Oh, this is probably gonna break. Git merge main. Oh, for fuck's sake. So what's wrong here? Oh, okay. Accept incoming change. Oh yeah, and this will be now the agent. Okay, but that's fine. Was there anything else? Shell.buffer. Why doesn't it have buffer anymore? Oh God. So if it's killed or restarting. No. When does it have a buffer? Is it shell DTO? When does it have so we have terminal base shell DTO. Oh, it never has a buffer. Wait, where did it get buffer from? Oh fuck, are we doing that in Picture Client? CodeSandbox applications. No, that can't make any sense. Clients, shell client, create. It says that it has a buffer. Open shell DTO. Oh, it says here okay, it returns an open shell DTO. It's just the wrong type. This should be open shell DTO. Okay, now this is fine. Great, that's fine. And then tasks, that was the other one. Oh, this looks bad. Get all. Oh, now we want mine. And the same here, right? Yeah, we want mine. Cool. npm run build. Oh, sorry. Wait a minute. Where's this? Oh. So no data and client shells. It's the create thing. Create. Open shell DTO. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now what's our current release? It's 1.1. So this is going to be a breaking change. So now we need to follow. So let's call this rc.0. Clear. Let's see. Git status, npm publish, tag rc. Okay, so we're going to publish this on the rc tag. And we're going to share this with the user that had some challenges on an edge environment and see if this works better for them. And then let's see. Okay, cool. But yeah, as Mark said, it's been an incredibly productive day. So I'm gonna inform the user about this, and then I'm gonna take a break. And then I have a session a bit later today. Oh, what the? Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I'm gonna relax a little bit, and then I have a session, and then my day is done. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, thanks for following along. And then when we have this done, what we're gonna do tomorrow, we're gonna discuss how we're gonna handle Git tokens, because we're gonna turn off something called a Git remote helper that we used for a feature at CodeSandbox. But then we need a good API to pass a Git token. And it's not really an issue. Well, it is an issue. We just have to find a good developer experience around it. And we have a huge challenge with the browser, because we don't want to pass the Git token down to the browser. So we'll see how we're going to handle that. Okay, cool. Bye for now.